the growth has been explosive. What do you think that reason is?
Well, I think there's a few factors in that. I believe that people can relate to the body styles and the billboard signage, and they remember the cars from the 70s. And then I don't feel that everybody would want to drive a front motor top fuel car, going 260 miles an hour,
right.
10,000 RPM, being on fire, oiled in.
Yeah.
So, it takes a different breed.
And the funny cars catch your eye from right away. I mean, like
right
when you walk in the gate, if you go down the pits, the funny car bodies are out in the aisleways where the fans walk by. So that right away catches your attention. Then they're in the stage lanes. The bodies are up. Everything about them just catches your attention. It kind of draws you in.
And I think it's funny. The name Funny Car.
And the name is great, too.
Yeah, it's a great name, and it's like, when I look at the top fuel cars and they come up, man, they're angry. They're angry things, and they go and do their thing, and it's really incredible to see. All right, we got a lot to get to here real quick. I want to just touch base, though, on what happened last week, and we had ANRA.
Yeah.
And by the way, March meet's coming up.
By the way, and we're almost half full, by the way. So
half full.
Throw that out there.
Half full, and it's not even November yet. This thing going on this weekend, the Hot Rod Reunion, the 17th through the 19th. Griffith will be over there. Are we going to do Griffith's Place on Sunday?
If we must.
I love the enthusiasm there. So
it's a long week.
I hope to see you on Sunday.
Brad's hoping
and Brad's good to stay
Sunday,
if we need him longer to talk some more. I got a lot of good stuff on Brad, so I want to keep talking.
Absolutely.
Road.
Great.
Just real quick on ANRA this last weekend. Here's some of the photos that Tom Mock sent us from ANRA.
And that previous slide. That was my most favorite car on the property that weekend. Look at that thing.
This
guy was actually licensing this weekend.
Wow. That's gorgeous.
What a pretty car.
It is gorgeous. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
I'll show you my favorite picture here in a second. I bet you know which one it is too. This one's cool too. We've seen this before though.
This car they've shortened it. This was the one at Brad. I remember last year at the reunion they almost flipped that thing last year at the reunion.
Really?
They took off and they've shortened it way down. So I think to kind of help that.
I like that picture. You can see Bill standing in the background, Condit, when his eyes are about this big, like saucers. With that car standing on its rear bumper.
Yeah.
Some of the other cars that were there. I mean, just an awesome weekend. He said 289 cars.
289 total, including the juniors. Yep.
Butch Hedrick had to be happy.
Yeah, he closed the season out in fine form and crowned all of his champions and. Just a good weekend.
What's so good about this ANRA is a lot of different classes, but everybody's different takes on how to make a car go fast and the different body styles, and it's just a wide variety of racing machines out there.
In fact, just having a Pinto
exactly.
in there.
And with the wheels up, I love it.
Well, most of his classes are index races,
so
like Mike said, just how do you get there?
Look at this picture. Look how beautiful that looks.
We got glass in the tower. That's what you like, huh? Hey, the AC works. We got glass.
I know I had to crop the AC off the photo, so unfortunately, but a great shot there.
Yeah.
Anyway, give us some of the winners from ANRA here.
Nostalgia 1, Joey Trotsky. Robert Johnson won Nostalgia 2. Ed DeStout won Nostalgia 3. Tom Fowler, King's Oil Tools, they did well. Tom Fowler won A gas, Casey Chor B gas, Neil Westbrook C gas, but then D gas, another King's Oil tool. Mike Rabner, where am I at? Josh. Then the Wagners, Josh Wagner, he always does well, and then Butch Hedrick won. Pam Hulse, Sportsman, Chris Lee in Open Wheel, and the kids in AJ Thomas in Junior Comp. Kyler Conrad, that should be Kyler. Won 8 and 9 bracket. Madison Gordon, that's Doug Gordon's daughter, by the way. You know Doug Gordon from the coast, Morro Bay Cabinets. So she won bracket 2. Hannah Bowles, bracket 3, and Wes Morris, bracket 4. So I know it's kind of quick, but want to plug all their names.
No, there's a lot of names that go through there. And Griffith, we were looking furiously for a Brad Thompson photo in our archive.
I sent one to Chris.
Did you?
I forgot to tell him I sent one to him.
Hey, Chris, you have a photo of Brad Thompson's car in your email? He'll check right now. We'll get to that.
But
we did have one.
There's probably something on fire somewhere.
We talk about this slide that's up right now. It was Tom Mock's favorite, who was really mad because he shoots there with flash, and this guy kept going up.
Yeah, this is Jeff Kleeman.
Up to the bumper, and finally had to lift, and he came down. I guess he got the oil pan again.
And you can see what he's done to the oil pan. Look underneath; he's got it all protected, just in case it happens again. And he toasted it again.
So maybe he ought to fix his wheelie bars so that he doesn't go up 14 feet high.
I don't think we see any behind the car. That's probably the problem. So there is none there.
Well, maybe he needs to get
he's having fun. He's having fun.
What is that?
Well, I don't think.
Is that a duster?
Yeah, he's going to get his get his rods.
Yeah, he's the one I spoke
he's gonna
last
have a
week.
lot of fun.
Yeah, he almost flipped it last week at the Mopar race. Came back on Sunday, won the race.
Wow.
And then this one here, he came real close again. So he's had some standing it up there.
I know she said that Neil Westbrook won. You know,
Yeah.
I've known him my whole life, and he's an excellent racer. And
Yeah,
just want to say congratulations. I've heard he won a
Neil's
lot.
out of
this- yeah.
Pixley, which is close to Brad. Brad's in
Right.
Visalia.
Okay.
So Neil's an almond grower and just finished his harvest and come down and play.
Do some work. Yeah,
That's just down from Hooterville.
Yeah.
In fact,
Petticoat
Neil's
Junction.
also the Seagas champion in the Heritage Series as well. So he had a real good year.
So people are starting to show up. Loading is tomorrow. Right?
Yeah, we're actually testing today. There's some funny cars out there testing today,
Okay.
and a Pro Mod car and a really cool front motor, an A fuel car. Going back a little bit, Pat Austin. I believe it's his son. Walt Austin is Pat's dad. So the Austins are back in drag racing right now, and they're going to be
great is that?
at the track. Is that
Yeah.
cool?
That is very awesome.
Yeah, Pat Austin. I mean, I think
They'll have the war on the
he's
side
probably
of it.
one of the winningest drivers there next to Bob Glidden
Yes.
that there is in the
Wow.
sport. So he's good to see the
Unmistakable,
Austins back.
unmistakable with that war on the side of any car.
Walt Austin Racing.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
What do you
Yeah.
expect from this weekend, Brad? Tell me a little bit about your anticipation or expectations, I should say.
Yeah, we're very, very excited. We get
Is
the
there,
car.
is there,
picture,
there it
Brad.
is.
There we go.
There we go. Okay. We
Oh, yeah.
we do have pictures of this car. I know.
Tell the story behind Jailbreak.
Yeah, now I remember this car.
Let's get that out.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness.
It's related to Jack Harris. Is that correct, Brad? That's what you. Couple
yes,
things.
yes,
actually.
yes
Yeah.
and no. When we were going back and forth with
Right.
in the nostalgia top fuel ranks, Harris was known as the sheriff.
Right.
So, and
Yeah.
so, you know, when we started winning, we put the jailbreak on the side of the car and on the helmet. So we got that going. But
Yeah.
you know, this goes. We have one of the ex-wardens here at a state facility that is on our team, and
Nice.
and I work there also. So
So there's a little connection.
yeah, so
Little
there's a bunch of
connections,
connections there.
Yeah.
That's a car though. Now that I saw the picture of it, I mean, that's a fan favorite car though. When that car rolls out because it's black and it's really cool. And what is the body style on that? Is that a
78 Camaro.
Camaro? Right. Okay. Go back
Well,
to that picture, Chris. Real
And
quick.
it hauls the mail. Brad, you debuted that car at the reunion last year, correct?
Yes, we never even
And-
fired the car until the test weekend before
Right.
last.
And ran set low ET of the weekend, a 562 last year
Right.
at the reunion. So this car can run.
Now this will
Yeah.
be, in everyone's opinion, and we've talked about this before. This is going to be a major, funny car competition. Though. I mean, everyone's looking forward to this one.
It starts
Yeah.
and ends at Bakersfield. It's March meets and the reunion. There'll be 30 to 40 funny cars, and it's a great atmosphere, family atmosphere, and it's so cool to pull in the gate at Formosa. You know, I mean, I'm getting excited just talking about it.
Yeah.
I can't wait to get there tomorrow
I know.
and get
And
started.
there are cars we were just talking. Mark Sanders just called last night, and they finished up in Memphis this weekend. They're heading out right. They were hauling out.
What is
last
that
night.
like exactly? What is a call like with Mark Sanders? Is it?
Well,
do you
actually,
hold it
I
over
missed
here?
the call, so
Oh,
it was
okay.
very brief.
All right.
If I answered it, it would have been a 15-minute
Blake!
conversation. Yeah, Brad knows Mark.
Yes,
so.
he gets with it, talking.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Is
he's
there
great,
anybody
great
more?
guy.
Is there anybody more enthusiastic though for the sport though than Mark Sanders though? I mean,
Next to John Force, I think he's it, right?
Oh
I mean,
yeah,
yeah.
Mark, he has a good time. I respect those guys. They do good. They've
Yeah.
been on the road all year.
Yeah.
And I just want to say something about Auto Club Famoso Raceway. You know, I've raced all over the country, and this is my home track, and there's no better facility than this. The traction is second to none. Full concrete quarter mile.
Yeah.
It's it's unbelievable.
well, it's just the atmosphere too. I mean, everyone's getting excited about the Hot Rod reunion, and I'm already looking forward to the March meet. And like I said, I'm a very casual fan of the sport,
Yeah.
but I've gotten so used to it, and I'm like I feel at home there too, which is I think for a lot of people that's what they like about it. I don't need anything fancy.
Yeah.
Just give me a spot.
Well, and that's what Nostalgia Racing has done. It's captured the casual fan. Before, it was sort of the enthusiasts were only there. Now, it is the casual fans
Right.
that are coming out and bringing their kids and their grandkids. And
Yeah,
that's what we need.
You get to see your racing family
good
when you're
shape.
there. You know, the
Yeah.
people you see 2 or 3 times a year that
Right.
you really care for and are great people. You know, you get to interact with them over the weekend, and everybody's there. You know, having a great time in the pits. But when you drag the cars to the line, we're after each other.
But it takes Brad gives credit to the drag strip. It gives it takes both the cars and the track to be performing well, and Brad's done that. Brad actually has driven front motor top. Well, first of all, he started out summit racing at our track, bracket racing, like Mike did, and
don't encourage him. Don't
bracket
encourage him.
Yeah,
three how many
or
years?
4 times. Yeah,
Brad's won bracket races. He's literally, we told a story earlier in the green room there about Brad was staging his car with electronics car with on board, and the wires start catching on fire.
Oh, jeez.
And he's staging the car,
Blake's
beating
trying to
his
shut me
dash.
off.
I happen to be starting at that day. I look over at Brad, I'm like, what are you doing? And he's putting a fire out on his dash, and then he stages his car and promptly goes down and wins the race.
Yep.
So no problem.
Ripped the wires out, and they were stuck to my gloves when I made the turn off.
Wow.
So that's wanting to race a little bit.
But he's been down our track in a rear motor top fuel car that Brad built, a nostalgia rear motor car, which we're trying to get that class launched at 547. You said, Brad?
Yeah, a little early shut off, 547.
Yeah. You've won 2 reunions here in Bakersfield, 2 in Boise, or I'm sorry, in Bowling Green.
Yeah, Bowling Green,
and,
Kentucky.
A 2007 Top Fuel champion in the Heritage Series.
Yes.
Right? In 08, you were on your way, but we had a little mishap in Boise. So
yeah, a little mishap. Yeah.
Got the rest of the year off.
Yeah, got the wall, and it was over after that. I had a lot of broken bones.
Ooh, yikes! All right. Well, listen, we're gonna keep talking to Brad. I have to exit, but Mike Griffith will slip in here and join the show as the host for the remaining 30 minutes. So we got Del Worsham calling in next. And then in the last segment, you're not going to miss this one either. We're going to have Tom, the Mongoose McEwen, will call in.
Wow.
And looking forward to that. And he'll be there at the Hot Rod Reunion.
He will be.
He will be there. All right. We'll be right back after these messages. Mike Griffith takes over here in a moment.